Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hello.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Good to see everybody in chat. Hope everybody's doing fantastic tonight. YouTube just told me you were live. It's probably the quickest notification I've ever gotten.
Yeah, I haven't got mine yet.
Used to take like an hour to get them.
Hit or miss,
Wait, sure?
right?
I was live, but now you're.
Way to go.
Sharon Guy, good to see you. I pray for your daughter, or your granddaughter, I believe. Hope she feels better. She's got some cold that's just kicking the shit out of her.
Oh. It's not good.
Apparently, it's going around, according to Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Derek McManus. How are you?
Hey, for fuck's sake, you leave the door open and look who wanders in.
Right. Good to see you, hon.
What's up, Derek? Great to see you. Adjust this real quick. Better. Northwoods, what's happening?
Christy, hey.
Hey, Christy. I know I'm missing some people.
What's up, Ben? Christy Sci-Fi.
Brother Ben, what's going on, man? Greetings from South Carolina. What's up, Danny?
Danny.
For my glasses. Almost didn't see you.
Hey, Harold. I knew you were in there somewhere.
Can see.
Roger Blair. It's good to see everybody.
Harold. Northwood says his mom used to be a teacher and she never got sick, but once a year she'd get laryngitis. That's from yelling at the little bastards.
Derek says, "Mose, that's a terrible Irish accent."
I wasn't trying to win awards with it. So great to see everybody. I was trying to get my buddy Chris to come on tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I'd say really.
It could. He might be sleeping. I sent him a message. No, he's pretty. He's led an interesting life.
He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
He's
He's heavy into bird watching. Like he just this past weekend, he just spent the weekend down in the Everglades and the 3 counties down there that in southern Florida that he's never been to. He's been birding in every county in Florida.
Counties, that's unbelievable.
Every county in Florida.
Cool.
And I forget how many states he's been to.
What's next? I mean, I know you said. What did you say he was going to?
Oh, in a couple of weeks, he's heading to Panama. All for bird watching. He wants to see a harpy eagle.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the biggest predator,
Is it?
bird of prey in the world.
See, this is why I need to come on and come hang out. I have questions.
Yeah.
I love birds. Not to the extent that I've ever bird watched. I'm more hands on. I love birds. Always have.
But
Birds in the house growing up. You know, but
Yeah.
to see that aspect of it of watching, it's intriguing to me. I would, yeah,
while he was down in
it's very interesting.
the Everglades, he, of course, if you're on Alligator Alley, you run into Dave Shealy's place, and that would be the Skunk Ape headquarters. So he sent me a picture, of him standing next to the Bigfoot in front, and then today he's like, "Oh, I got you something." I'm like, "Oh, what are we dating now?" Like, but no, he got me a bandana. I have one, but it's a lot bigger. But
Yeah, he held it up to show me a little bit ago, and I was thinking it was the one he had. That's cool.
I just can't wear it though, because the Skunk Ape.
Yeah.
It would have to be diagonal. Like I can't fold a this skunk ape would have to go this way, straight across diagonally, in order for it to fit, like to be folded.
It was looks like it's made to hang up.
So the other one,
Yeah.
and that was the problem with the other one too, is they
Right.
squared it, and
Why not?
you're not thinking. Danny says I got in trouble for bird watching when I was in England. LOL. It may mean something different over there. Oh, don't they call ladies birds over there?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I've heard that. What about a condor?
We saw condors.
Yeah,
Out
I
of
filmed
the
one
canyon.
out at the Grand Canyon.
Yep, I did too, actually.
No, they're big birds, dude.
They-
Chris is probably listening, going, "Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm not coming on. Go away."
Derek said they're called bird watchers. Twitchers.
He said he's on.
Twitchers in the UK.
We can't be on backstage because I haven't even put a link in chat yet. But
Did you hear me?
they call what?
They call
Twitchers?
bird watchers Twitchers in UK. That's what they're.
I thought it was like their version of a tweaker. Or here they'd be called tweeters. No.
Christy wants to know, did we have any experience at Flat Rocks?
Not really. We
Well,
heard some shit.
Yeah, we heard stuff. We didn't. We definitely didn't see anything.
Nothing. Yeah, we didn't see anything.
We sat out one night after the show, and in the middle of a cut area, tall grass all around us, tree line to the right and the left. It was on a path. We just sat out there. It was full moon and clear. I mean, it just rained that a couple hours earlier, and it rained. When I say rain, it poured for a good while. So we were sitting there, and Flat Rock's he's on a bucket to the right of with his back facing the tree line, and he's got the thermal, and he's panning all around in front of him. I'm sitting to the left of him, and to the left of me is Mogs on this side of me, and we're just sitting there quiet, not really saying anything. We talked a little bit, but in the moment, we were just sitting there just listening. All you're hearing is there's no wind, the raindrop dripping from branches and trees. It wasn't breezy or anything, was it? I don't remember it being breezy.
No.
No, it wasn't. Matter of fact, it wasn't. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, to the right of me and right behind Flat Rock, we hear this. It was like a. How would you describe it? It was clank clank, or bang bang, and then
It was a quick tree knock, like bang bang,
it was like a tap on a tree.
and
almost.
then you hear all the water from the branches and the leaves just come down at once.
Yes, and it was like a whoosh.
I had never seen,
Anybody?
yeah, not just Kenny, Flat Rock, move so quick.
He jumped. Flew up off
Off the bucket and spun around
and got the thermal up.
and we told you this when we got back. Her and I just sat there, looked at each other,
We looked at each other
Kinda like,
wow, like
didn't flinch, didn't like okay.
he scared me.
He
When
gets-
jumped up.
He
scared me.
sits back down about a couple minutes later. I don't know how long.
It was like 10, 15
Another
minutes
tap,
later.
another.
One tap this time.
But it sounded like something fell out of a tree. It sounded like something broke,
Yeah, something broke.
and you heard that the water
But
again.
not as loud as the first.
Again, he jumped up.
But
And
what
just,
was odd about it was it was in the exact same spot. Like it sounded like it
Yeah,
came from the exact same tree.
it couldn't have been the same tree because that
No, I'm
water
just
had
saying
already.
that's
been,
how it sounded though.
yeah,
Like
it was in the same area.
that direct. It was it was in the same spot. So that was quite
Jim is fucking.
interesting.
Ben's like, I put the link, and he's like, I must resist. Somebody said, what? He's like, hitting the link. He's all holding back, like,
But no, Christy, I personally had a great time there. I got to hike for a real bushwhacking.
Christy, you wouldn't believe,
Through
you
the
know,
woods. I was in my heaven. I was in my happy place. I hadn't been out in the woods like that for years, since way before I lost my legs.
we cross streams, we,
Creeks,
you know, yeah,
you know,
and
making pathways and trying to find
we
a
bushwhacked
soft
a lot.
spot.
And she just plowed through, and you know,
We
if
probably-
any spots where
It was sketchy.
I was there,
He was
it
there.
was either I was behind her or in front of her.
And a lot
you
of it
know.
was just knowing he was there. I was just plowing through, you know. It was awesome. I want to go back. I want to do it again.
But it impressed the fuck out of
And
Kenny.
it had nothing to do with Bigfoot. It was just I was in my happy place for sure. I haven't done that in years.
That was
I
cool.
was thrilled. And I thought I was going to be sore. I was kind of a little bit the next day, but nowhere near what I thought I was.
Yeah,
gonna be.
I wasn't.
I felt good. That's the other.
Hey, Michelle, good to see you.
I felt fucking wonderful. Like, no pain. I was good.
So let's see. Last night, Stevie and I made the mistake of watching a video alive.
We're sitting out back, and he built a fire in the fire pit. We get the fire. He gets the fire going, and we're just sitting there relaxing, enjoying the fire, the quiet. I have my phone on my lap, and I get a notification, and I look at it, and I was like, "What?"
So I
So it was Todd Standing went live
yeah.
at 9:00 actually. It was 9.
I don't know if any of you watched it. Sorry if you did.
I almost turned my look. My knee jerk reaction was I was about to turn it off, swipe it, and he's like, "No, wait.
I want to hear this.
I want to hear a little bit." He was on for an hour, and
Mark, what's up?
unfortunately, we listened to the whole hour, and I think I might have got a headache just from shaking my head the whole time. Honest to God, I'm.
You know, I used to have an opinion about this man based on other people's opinions. So I decided to form my own and do a little research. And then I heard an interview he did, and it was a good interview. So I started changing the way I was thinking about him. And then last night, never mind.
Any sliver of
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
that I would have maybe have given him before I watched it.
A little bit of a chance.
Maybe.
Yeah, no. After last night,
my
he's
God.
got it.
I'm like, I'm still dumbfounded. I swear. I don't even know what to say. He's a trip. He is a trip. What got me, and look, I'm no one to criticize anybody or anybody's shows, but I was drawn to this channel because of the camaraderie and the respect and the friendship and the fellowship. And that's why I'm still here today. I saw in that chat last night something I've never seen of any channel that I've ever watched a live on. They had one moderator, and anybody in chat that wrote a comment in that chat that had anything to say other than about what a wonderful job Todd Standing is doing and has done and is, the great hope of the world. If it wasn't to that effect, or or talked about Bigfoot in general, anything outside of Bigfoot, the moderator removed. But before he removed it, or as he removed it, he left the comments, stay on topic. Things like that.
There was no topic because this gentleman was just, well, the topic would be Todd Standing.
But to me, it was like, I read it like the mod was scolding the person for asking, and the question that was asked was, do you believe in any other cryptids? Genuine question. Why would that be offensive? But that mod wiped that comment out or question out and said, let's stay on topic.
Danny's got a band, Dan FS Fixation. I can send you some if if it'll help.
Over me. Plenty.
So, I've never seen, like, as a host,
He's
I
never
love
seen
you.
him live.
Listen, I love you guys in chat, and you have something different to say that or maybe you don't agree with what we're talking about or whatever. We're not going to sit here and belittle you or berate you
No, and
or
that's the thing.
be condescending
Oh
to
my
you
God. He
or
was condescending. He was scolding. He was lashing out to comments.
calling people ignorant
If they didn't
and
believe in
how he
Bigfoot,
was embarrassed for them
He
and
was-
they should be embarrassed. And
if you don't believe in Bigfoot, you should be ashamed of yourself. You
Or
should be
some
embarrassed.
shit
I'm
like
embarrassed
that.
for you, he would say. And it was not just one person, it was any comment or question in regards to not believing or, just whatever. Man, he went on a tangent. And it was, he was so full of himself. I've never seen anybody.
do we ever talk to her about ourselves or like in third person?
Oh, yeah, there was that. It was uncomfortable. He was talking about himself as a third person. I mean, just not just once, but throughout
And then to
the
say,
hour.
I didn't say it.
He said so much. I don't even know.
Yeah,
It was just wow.
it was just a
Well, in
shame.
the end, I'll have you know, he ended the show, the last 20 minutes of
Good
it.
20 minutes of it.
Good 20 minutes of it. Talking
All
about how
about
people should support
money.
him financially because
This is his job.
This is
and
what he does. He does it for a living, and he can't give the people the evidence and the third person, Jim. He can't continue on this legacy of his own self of doing this for humanity without the support of others and your donations and
Doing
this is why he
the-
does his excursions.
and you, if you go on one of these
Go to-
excursions, you're an
Expeditioner.
expeditioner. That's it.
But you got to check out his website because he has package deals, I'm sure.
He's got one package.
Oh, okay.
7 days, 6 nights, all meals included.
Excuse me.
The gear as far as like tent, whatever.
Peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I didn't look at the menu. I didn't see that option. But
I hope y'all don't think of me
For a
as
week.
being judgmental, but you have to go watch this.
you really do to understand it.
And I
You'll
hate
just
giving
go.
reviews,
You'll
but
just watch it and go, "Wow,
yeah.
what the fuck."
You'll ask yourself, how did they get through the whole hour? Honestly,
There was no pauses. He just kept babbling.
man, just he circled back a lot, especially when it came to the expedition.
Ben said he's a fucking clown.
Oh my god!
But yeah, for six nights in the remote wilderness, I don't trust him.
Todd Standing, Tina.
$3,500, and that's in Canada, but it's American money he wants.
He said, send him an email, and they'll work out a schedule. And if
If you really want to commit now, we'll get you in
we'll
on the next.
we'll make it work. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If it shows that I'm booked, yeah, we'll work it out. We'll get you in.
It was just like he was the only he's the only one that does this. Like is a Bigfoot researcher. And he's the
only
best.
important one.
And he's the best.
He's the only one left. He was talking about Bendigo and
and
and-
who's going to
and
take
what's
his
his
place?
name?
And
yeah.
Nobody.
He's left. He's the only one. I'm sorry. It just tripped me out.
It-
Very
it was-
entertaining.
it was-
I mean, it really was.
Just how many times can you draw? Your bottom jaw hit your chest.
But
You're
he
like,
does,
what?
he does that once a week. Every week.
damn.
Every Wednesday.
Anyway, say we never talk about Bigfoot, so.
I know. I'd like to think that, a little slight piece of me would like to think that maybe he has experience seeing something. But I have a hard time. I just do. I don't know.
Ben says, have you ever seen the YouTube random person who went in his expedition? No.
No.
Derek says Terrence and Philip are the most famous Canadian folks. Do you know who that is?
No.
That was South Park.
Oh. Yeah. What's up, Juan? Jim, good to see you.
Yeah, sorry, Juan, I didn't say hello to you. And what's up, Jim? What else?
I remember I watched Todd Standing with Les Stroud. I don't remember exactly how it went, but I know Les kind of got the interest was drawn from that experience with Todd Standing. But I do remember Les Stroud in the beginning saying that he couldn't, that he said it delicately, that Todd was, he's a talker. Everything's matter of fact, and every sound is that's a tree knock, or that's a howl, or you know what I mean. It was so he had to separate himself a little bit.
He's like, no, dude, that was just my stomach. Relax.
Spend time out there by himself, away from the crews, away from Todd himself, and try to experience things for himself. I know he had something happened, but I don't know. It's like.
Sandra said people who talk about themselves in the third person are mental.
Right.
Something to that.
Yeah. It was just gross. It really was.
It's hard to describe it, but gross kind of works. It fits.
Cringy.
Cringy. It's like, what the? Are you kidding me, dude?
Mark. Wire. God, I can't even talk. How you doing? Yeah, it's funny because a lot of times when Bugs and I would listen to something or watch a movie, we talk back and forth. we really didn't have a whole lot to say during that show, other than looking at each other's expressions and like, the hell. That's not talking about it.
Yeah, any redemption that there was for that little bit of time, it
was self-promotion. Yeah.
My eye is twitching. Fucking weird. Everything went blurry a little bit.
That's what it said. One time,
Bandcamp
told my ex what.
Somebody got it.
I didn't even hear you.
You said this one time. I said at Bandcamp.
Oh, shush. Someone told my ex to take off her gorilla mask. She just glared at them and yelled that she wasn't wearing a mask. It was Northwoods. The beginning of the X-Files.
Chapter 1.
Right. Ben said, I got it.
When Chuck Norris was born, they named his dad after him. What's up, Stu?
How you doing?
That's funny.
Rex, I thought I saw you. I had to scroll back. How you doing, Rex?
Mr. Hand, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. It's been a while. What else? I'll just keep doing this for, until somebody decides to click it.
Well, I do have to say the fire was nice. It was nice to have a not so windy night.
There was no wind last night.
Winds.
The fire was nice.
We got a breeze like towards the end of the last log.
Well, we had to get a I don't know, it's about 20 by 20 inch
giant paver
patio block.
Yeah.
Because the
bottom of the
fire ring that we have.
When we were at LPL, he lit a fire, the first fire that he had lit down there, and at the bottom of underneath the
it got so hot that it just set the grass on fire.
A ring of fire.
Fall into it though.
What?
Somebody will get it.
I didn't. I'm not hearing you. I didn't even hear you.
You said a ring of fire. I said I didn't fall into it though.
Oh,
Jack Cash.
yes.
There,
No,
okay.
I get it, but I just did not hear. I turned to grab my water, and for whatever reason, I heard you mumble.
Oh yeah. Ben said, but seriously, the random YouTube guy found fake gorilla hands in Todd Stanning's truck. I remember that.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that, and
Yeah.
I think he said it was somebody had just given him to her, or it was a joke, or whatever. He had an excuse for it. I don't trust him. You know,
Oh God, no. No,
he
especially
probably
last
takes
night.
people to the same fucking spot all the
And
time.
it's all set up and staged and ready to go.
I didn't say that, you did.
I'm just, in my
But you
opinion,
got to think, somebody can go
My
into the
opinion.
woods like you and I, or a researcher can go in, bring a stereo system and call blasts, you know, putting out those Ohio howls or whatever. But you can also put out a wood knock. So, you know, it'd be
Yeah.
easy for that to be set up in the woods somewhere and you get a wood knock.
when you have access to a crew,
I don't know how much of a crew he has.
well, you got to figure any filming he does, he's got people out there with him. He had a crew with him when he did the Les Stroud thing. He's got people. It's his business. Remember, this is what he does for a living.
Yeah, how are they getting paid?
Well,
I don't think he has a crew.
he's got people that work for him. He said it last night. He's got people that work for
He said a lot last night.
him. He did.
That was bullshit.
Absolutely.
Derek says, to be fair, it would be worse if he had found real gorilla hands in there.
No, he talked
We could probably compare notes, Northwoods about exes. Real stories, yeah. So you got some Steve Lilly fans here.
Right.
Hey, I'm a fan.
I am too.
Juan says, if I brought a stereo, I would definitely be playing Johnny Cash.
Right.
Trying to remember what goofy movie it was. It was a Bigfoot movie. And the people had staged everything. They brought speakers and everything into the woods for, you know, to hoax people because they didn't believe it was real, and then it showed up and killed them all.
It is, Sharon. She says, I love listening to Cam. His voice is so soothing.
I put a lot of his stuff on when I go to bed, just because he's got that
Yes.
tone that just like, oh, yeah, I can go to sleep.
Drift off to it. It's like she said, it's soothing and not invasive.
Sharon says Steve Lilly needs upgrading. You can only listen to it so many times. What did they do? 9 or 10? No, 10 episodes of Steve Lilly, or 11? I forget.
I think I stopped at 7. I haven't listened to anything since 7.
No, it's definitely good. Hold on a second. Why isn't that Chris? They will need to contact their correct Chris, make sure your camera and your microphone are working because it's saying you need to connect them before I can add you to the screen. In the meantime, Mr. McMahon,
Hello.
Hey,
how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good.
very good. It's good to see
I
you.
thought I would drop in for old time's sake because it's been a long time.
It has been.
Yes.
Nah,
See ya.
different strokes, eh? Work and stuff. But anyway, no, it's actually great to come back and see so many names I remember. And I must say,
It was like,
you
it hasn't been that long. It's been a while, but
I have to say too, you're both looking well.
Thank you. So are you? How's Miss Leanne?
Miss Leanne is fine, but she went down to Dublin this morning to see her daughter and her granddaughter.
Oh, very
So,
good. Well, send
yeah.
her along, please.
No, I will. I certainly will.
Chris was backstage and then it wouldn't come up. His mic and his
If he's listening, he's got to go to settings and make sure his camera's on
yeah.
or whatever camera he's using and the audio.
He's probably using his phone.
Oh, it's
Area 51 wants to know where I am from. I'm
Where's
from
it?
Northern Ireland, my friend.
The Bronx, can't you tell?
I was going to say China.
Could be Brooklyn, you know.
You know.
So what have you been up
for the
to,
new
man?
people? The same old, same old. No, I was going to say for the new people that don't know who I was, back whenever the channel started, I was a fairly regular contributor for a while.
Then he sobered up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, did a bit. The infamous drunken Irishman. Eh?
We love
No, everything's grand. Just the same old, same old. Probably the same as you. You're just
life.
going to work, paying the bills, living your life. Nothing too exciting, to be fair. But no, I was working tonight. I finished at 10. And then I came home and made a bite to eat, and I was just fiddling away. I was on the PlayStation, to be honest, and the YouTube on the background. I seen the notification coming up, and I just thought, oh, might as well have a wee check in with my old pals, Muggs and Stevie B.
Right on.
Why not?
So glad you did. We were just talking about you. What? I mean, like less than a week ago, we were just talking about. I wonder how he's doing.
Yeah.
No, everything's fine. All good. We've actually had well, your people will be saying, oh, not really bad weather, but we had a wee touch of snow and ice and frost there over the last couple of days, so everybody's going crazy because it's been the first time this year.
Sharon over in Belgium, she just she got some snow today over there.
Yeah.
All right.
I seen Sharon was putting up a lot of nice food posts on Facebook. She's new additions to the family.
Yeah.
Chris, right? How are you, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up? Can you hear us all right?
Yep.
Right on. he's pulling a Jim.
What? Yeah. The neighbor.
A Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah. There he is.
So what do you have to do?
Nothing, chilling.
So you're going to we were talking about you a little bit earlier.
First, before you go there, Derek. This is Chris. Derek.
Hey, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Derek.
Derek's coming to us from Ireland.
He's in Ireland.
I kind of gathered that.
Right.
Now, what gave it away? Eh?
Over here.
Not China. You didn't think China?
What was I gonna say?
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, we mentioned that you had just completed your Florida. You know, you've done all the counties in Florida birding.
Yeah, that was a pretty good little tick there. I didn't know it took a long time and a lot of miles. So I put like 40,000 miles on my car last year.
Wow.
Jeepers. That's good effort there.
Yeah, it was all out all the time. But no, I
What's
found and a lot of the places I'd been to multiple times. I just never made it to that one particular spot. So we went down and knocked them all out. So I've covered them all now.
right on? What's your most memorable like sighting in all of Florida?
Jeez, that's a good question.
Well, there's got to be a bird that stands out.
Well, there's a few. Like we finally are getting flamingos back, and I
Oh, right
remember
on.
I remember the first time I saw. There's some over at Holliver Canal and Merritt Island.
Okay.
They've just kind of showed up a while back, and they seem to have stayed. And then they just got a whole bunch down that showed up back in the Everglades. Excuse me. And then there's looks like they're starting to breed in the state again. So it looks like they
That's
might be
awesome.
they might be here to stay again.
Until the pythons get them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So wait, Merritt Island is near Hollover Inlet.
The Holliver Canal, not Holliver Inlet. It's Titusville. Cape
Okay.
Canaveral. Cape Canaveral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been over there yet because
Yeah.
our other location is on Merritt Island.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots. I love it over there.
I've never been out there.
Me
All
neither.
these years I've lived here.
Ben says ivory-billed woodpeckers over here.
No, they're not, or I'd be on my way. If he has one of those, he will be the most famous man ever. Very quickly, too.
We better
Yeah,
start
in fact,
taking
we were
pictures there, Ben.
Right?
Yeah, we were
Ben's
just. Yeah,
in Louisiana, by the way.
if you don't have pictures, it didn't happen.
It's the Bigfoot world.
Yeah, pretty much.
I live in a valley, and I'm obviously surrounded by mountains. And one time I decided I would walk over the Katy Mountain. So I went out, parked my car in the parking area, walked over the top of it, and as I was coming up to the crest of the mountain, and there's rocks sticking out, and this big hawk came off the top of one of them rocks and flew over the top of me, and it scared the life out of me. If you'd seen me jump that day, wasn't expecting it.
Ben's saying, I'm telling you, bro. So apparently
Yeah,
he believes to have seen it.
I wish that would be the case. No, the
Bye
bird
Bye
world,
still wants to know if the flamingos are penis pink.
they are.
Wow. Giant pleated woodpeckers too.
Pileated.
Is that what that says? It says,
Favorite lady.
yeah, I believe you.
the hoity-toities will call them pileated, but we call them pileateds.
Yeah, he
The
just
ivory
corrected
billed,
himself.
the ivory bill will look just like that, almost just like that, except for the giant white bill. But they, it's kind of a sad story if you ever look it up. So they were basically on the verge of extinction already, and I can't remember his name offhand. I could look it up, but in the name of science, he found about six, I believe it was six of them in like a family unit, and in the name of science, we shot them all to get our data,
All right.
and that's pretty much how they went extinct. We couldn't just sample one; he had to sample them all, apparently. So, but it's possible, just as possible it is. There's Bigfoot somewhere. There could be a random spot. You know how it is down here. Ross,
Sure.
like, you
Sure.
there's so much area that no human will ever be able to get to. So it's highly possible that there could be some family units out there, but everybody looks all the time. So if they haven't found it yet, and it's a whole lot smaller than 8-foot giant ape. So,
Yeah.
but if somebody was to find one, there would probably be hundreds, if not more, of thousands of people converging on that area to try to see them. They probably would not even give the location out if they did find one, to be honest, just to leave them alone so they could have a chance to, repopulate or whatever.
Sure.
But
Sure.
we're the general consensus among all the experts is they're gone, never to return.
Well, I still hold out hope that the thylacine still exists.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, that's the Tasmanian tiger. Area 51 says I sample everything at Costco. Roger Blair, what's up? He says you have to wear pink camouflage to slip up on it. Slip in on them. Ben says autocorrect fucked me.
Autocorrect will do that every single time.
Or
Yeah,
as
right.
Jim would say, auto incorrect.
So did you answer the question?
Me?
What's the most memorable?
Oh,
Sorry, I just kind of got off of it. I was reading Ben's comments.
it's kind of hard to pinpoint one. There's always they call it your spark bird. So I was always in the woods, always paid attention, but growing up, a blackbird was a blackbird, and anything that was small and stripy was a finch.
Finch.
Right.
Sure.
And so once once you start paying attention, like I can't turn it off. And Russell attests to that. There's so many times we'll be in the middle of conversation and I'll
And
see
then
something
turn around,
over
he's
his
running down a
shoulder.
duck.
I'm gone, scrambling for the
his
camera. But
And he
like,
whips out this big ass 35 millimeter, lens is 4 foot long, and he's got a little guy holding the front up just so he can take the picture.
right. I'm not one of those guys. Trust me on that.
But yeah, he's always running for his camera.
I should have had him there that day. I was living in Longwood. I pull up the Dollar General. I go to get out of my car and there's a peacock right
Nice.
there, fully,
Yeah.
feathered. Just would not let me out of my car. And people were coming around. Somebody went inside and bought bird seed and tried to steer it away from me. I'm like, what the hell? It wouldn't let me open. I was afraid to open my door. But that area, I lived right up the street, and there's the smallest patch. It's kind of weird. It's about the size of a city block, and it's heavily trees, thick, it's like a mini forest in there, but it's protected because of the peacocks. It's a wildlife protected area, and I loved living there, sitting in my carport in the evening, early morning. You hear them. You just for about maybe 20 minutes, you hear them just.
They got that wicked call.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's cool.
Ben wants to know how close are roseate spoonbills related to flamingos?
They're not really. The pink is because of the certain foods they eat. Turns them kind of pink.
Well, that's the shrimp with the
Yeah.
flamingos. Yeah.
But they're not really related. They just happen to be the same color.
Right on. Ben's usually here on the panel asking questions.
Wonder why he's writing them in chat this time.
That's why he said earlier. I put the link up. He's like, I have to resist.
Yeah, and as much as you see me do it and talk about it, like I am on the low end. Some of these people,
Yeah, you're an amateur
some of
compared
these
to
people,
some of them.
so a lot of them, it's their life. It is, they're even, they're attempting to make a livelihood out of it by this, that, or the other. There's a lot of surprisingly a lot of egos. Hey, look at me, I'm better at this than you, and it's really annoying. And I just ignore those people. I do it, it's an excuse to go explore, all of these random parks that you would have never heard of in the middle of nowhere. I go there because someone reported a specific bird that, so birding in Florida in the summer is terrible. It's boring. Everything's gone. Everything's up north. And so in order to keep it, interesting to occupy your time, that's where the listing and the county birding comes in. So you go to a different county just to get a list of birds for that particular county, basically just because there's nothing else to do. You go to a place and you see the same 15 birds species all summer long. It's just now, that's why you've been seeing me run around so much the last couple of weeks, because it's just now finally exciting and everything's coming back. All the ducks are coming back and the gulls and terns. But it, the going to every county in that is just a way to pass the time until the birding gets exciting again.
Right on.
I just realized
we get ripped off down here because everything flies through and then they go up north and then they all change color into their beautiful breeding plumage, and they're singing all these songs that we never hear down here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you kind of, they're called snowbirds for a reason. All the folks that come down, and a lot of people will follow, the big birders will follow them up north and then follow them back down in the south. So,
What were you going to say, Derek?
No, I was just going to say, I just realized there's something relevant sitting right in front of me. If I can bring it up on the screen, a beer mat from a pub in one of the local towns called the Blackbird.
Oh, right on.
Oh yeah.
nice.
So what a coincidence, eh?
That you would have a coaster. That amazes me.
Now, what a shocker, eh?
No, that's cool.
That's
That's
very cool.
coincidence.
Jim's camera at dawn, he goes live in the morning, and it's a lot of, he points his camera out to the trees and
Just to the yard.
just in the yard, but you hear all the birds in the morning.
We'll just sit here and have our coffee while Jim's got one picture of a tree.
Yeah.
And
listen
and
to
now that the
birds.
leaves are off, you see the birds flying into it, and it's pretty cool. So Ben, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Mose? Hi, Stevie. What's up, Derek? How you doing,
Yeah.
Chris? I'm Ben,
What's up?
man. So I'm interested in ornithology.
Let's see. Chris, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Go ahead.
We have had an invasion in South Louisiana of apple snails. They leave the big pink eggs,
Sure.
and now we have new birds called, I think they're called limpets.
Limpkin.
Limpkin, yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Where do they come from?
They're all over. They're all over here in Florida, all along the Gulf, and you're probably just seeing them more, but it's not uncommon for them to be over there as well.
Okay.
But now that there's the same with the apple snails here, like they have just exploded, so there's plenty of food to go around. You might even potentially start. I don't know if they'd get over there. I don't know why they wouldn't though. Snail kites, which are really, really cool. You'll see them mostly over the marshes, but that's
A snail kite?
Yeah, they eat the same thing. They eat all
Wow.
the snails.
So it's like like the Mississippi kite.
Yes, similar species.
So
just another version
Yeah.
of that species. Yep.
Okay.
Right on.
Those things are really loud, and they're not
Really
scared
loud.
of people.
Really loud. Yep.
Yeah. and they are not scared of people. And it seems like that they have adapted their calls to like native birds.
I don't know if they'd necessarily do that. They just make different calls for different reasons. You know, it may have, you know, some birds will have 4 or 5 different calls that they'll
Okay.
do
Okay.
at any given time. You know, they have a
Yeah. Yeah.
a breeding call and an alarm, you know, a warning call and things like that. So you might just be hearing one of the other versions of it.
Okay. I understand.
Usually
So,
it's that loud screech that scares everybody, though.
yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. That doesn't,
Harry wants to say that tree has a name. It's Treezilla. The tree that is outside of Jim's in his yard, when it has leaves on it and you pull back, it looks like Godzilla.
It's in the shape of Godzilla.
It's in the shape
Really?
of Godzilla. Oh yeah, right down to the fins on his back.
wow.
So now there's no leaves on it. It's kind of like just a tree now.
There used to be a tree like that where I lived whenever the children were small, whenever we went past the school or taking them to school in the morning. We used to call it the dinosaur tree because it looked as if it was a big dinosaur looking over the top of the hedge at you.
Area 51, we see those every day. Blue
Right
heron.
outside.
Never see a blue heron. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Very beautiful birds.
Yeah.
Jim wants to know, Brandon, are you ever going to get your electric back on?
And have you ever? I missed it.
Picture in the dark. Jim wants to know if you're ever going to get your lights back on.
I have lights inside. I don't care to go on camera.
Well, we'll all go dark in sympathy. Eh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm down.
Nah, I don't care to go on camera.
There's Jane, eh? Usual suspects, eh?
Yeah.
How you doing, Jay? It's good to see you.
Jay says I
Hey,
saw a
Jay.
bird. I saw a bird today, but she was kind of pretty, and Janet wasn't watching when she passed me by. Or passed.
Jay, you always got a good one.
Should have smacked the shit out of you.
Oh, fighting talk.
Dude, I tried to
Right,
download.
guys. That was
What's up, brother?
it was great to catch up. But I'm gonna head on bites here, so I'll see you all later. It was great to catch up, everyone. No problem. It was my pleasure. All right, folks. I'll tell you, Ann, you were asking for us, Stevie. See you later.
Send her love.
Definitely. Good night.
All right.
Thanks, Derek.
Good night. Yeah, my light's been turned off for years.
Right.
No electricity.
What else? Jim says, soon as Noah gets the $5 back to me, I can spot you a few bucks, Ben. I'll buy you a flashlight.
I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be seen. I'm here.
One says Ben is secretly Batman.
So, Chris,
Yeah.
you have a trip coming up.
Yeah. Well, it's in. It's not till February, but that's the year before we know it. Apparently, it's already Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well,
I know. What the hell?
Yeah, we're going to Panama, by the canal, and then over into the Durian province. So, wish me luck. Hope I come back.
Yeah, really.
really?
I might get
We
got.
understand we got things on lockdown out there.
It's a little. It
Oh,
can
in
be
Panama?
it can be a hostile area, but we're going with a tour with a guide, and we're going to the in the Darien province. There's a it's basically like a bird hotel. I can't even think of the name of it offhand. And that's where you'll go to get the harpies. We're pushing it like within a couple weeks of us getting there, it's probably going to be gone for the season. So we're going to be
Wow.
right at the line. But I mean, it's just ridiculous. I have the potential, easy potential to get another 400 lifers while I'm down there. Lifers being the first time I've seen the bird in person.
Okay.
So harpy eagles,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
they're. Well, I didn't know they were over there.
Yeah, they nest over there.
Golly. Okay.
Jim's
There's a
camera
few
says
other-
get your shots and take your vitamins.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
dewormed
no
while
doubt.
you're at it. Yeah.
Don't drink the water.
How big are those things?
Harpies?
Yeah,
they're-
like not
they're-
wingspan, but like standing on just when they standing, they perched. How like tall would they be? Oh,
Yeah, they're like over 20. I could look it up real quick. Um,
Well, they have the biggest claws or talons, I should say, of any bird of prey.
yeah, they're huge. They're enormous. And a lot of those birds, they look big, even like a bald eagle. Until that thing gets up next to you and its wings are wider than your arms, like it's mind blowing sometimes just how
That's
Wow.
nice. I just
these
Googled
things can
what
be.
white
Um,
hawks. That's what it was right there on the wire.
What is it?
It's a shit.
Kestrel or something? Or what is it?
No, I just saw the name of it. It's most likely a northern harrier. Gray. I saw a gray and white hawk this morning. I walked out of the house, went to my car in the carport. There's a wire that goes right across the street right there. It's big, huge hawk. I knew it wasn't a red tail. I've never seen a gray and white looking hawk before.
Okay, so if it was really, really gray, it's probably a Cooper's hawk.
I don't know what it was. It was beautiful. I mean,
You said it was big though, right?
It was. It stood
Yeah.
on the wire. It stood a good foot and a half. I mean, that's what it looked. Anyways,
Yeah.
it was huge. That thing was huge. I have red tails that hang out at the parks. I see them all the time, and it was bigger than any one of those I've seen.
Yeah.
Slightly, but it was big.
If it had that a grayish hue color to the like its back and tail and that would have been a Cooper's.
I saw it from the front. It looked the front was white and the wings were grayer. There was it was just gorgeous. I wish I could have taken a picture of it. As soon
Karen,
as I walked towards it, it flew back to the next wire up the street.
Karen wants to go to Africa to see the shoebill stork.
Me too.
I said it was probably stalking all the cats in the neighborhood.
Yeah, those are some prehistoric looking birds, dude.
It's ridiculous.
yeah, they are.
Scary looking. Look like they're staring right through you.
Right.
So, Chris, if you don't mind, I'd like to know, how did you get into like ornithology, bird watching?
Well, like I said, I grew up in the woods always, but I never paid attention like I do now. I didn't even know, so we use eBird and that keeps, I use it as not only a list of what I've seen, but it keeps a trail. I think I showed Russ, I showed you that map of our Midwest trip, and it
Sure.
puts a little location every time you stop and put in a bird list. And it gives you a map, a trail of your travels pretty much from at all times. So, my girlfriend started getting me into it, and I just, once I realized, how it was and using it to find these places it's just an excuse necessarily to get you out and exploring.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't turn it off. I really can't. Like I'll be at
Yeah,
red
man.
lights and I'm hearing birds over in the woods, and once you really realize how much is actually around you, it will blow your mind.
Absolutely.
You're not going to see them, but if you go and stand somewhere and just stand there for 20 minutes, half hour, all of a sudden the woods are going to come alive, and there's birds all around you that were there the whole time, but you didn't see them.
Yeah.
And once that got turned on, I can't turn it off.
I hear you, man. What's your favorite bird native to your area?
I mean, I don't know if they necessarily have a favorite. The kestrels are cool. Any of those guys, just because, bold. They're smaller,
Oh, I
but
think I've seen one once.
yeah, kestrels, you'll see them sitting on the power lines all over the place.
Yeah, exactly where I saw it.
But I mean, there's just so many. I don't really know that I necessarily could pick one in particular. But
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I like seeing blue jays.
yeah,
They're just noisy as fuck.
They're annoying.
And their cousins, like the scrub jays, same thing. They're just noisy.
I see blue jays harassing the red tails at the park all the time.
yeah. And if you hear them going nuts in a tree, it's usually it's probably an owl or some type of raptor like that they're going after. They're fearless. They don't care. They go right after it. And
She wants to know, does Florida have roseate spoonbills?
all over the place. Yes. Yeah, they're all out at Merritt Island and East End, West Coast. We had a whole bunch of them when we were down south, but yeah, they're all mostly on the coast. You will see them inland occasionally. We've had them here at Emeralda, and that it's not rare, but it's not an everyday occurrence either. But you'll see them all along the coast.
So
Go
hold
ahead.
on. So Chris and I do the same job at the same marina, just two different companies.
Okay.
Just so that's where Chris is from. That's how I know Chris.
Okay. Cool. That's an interesting hobby he has.
I think it's cool. I grew up hands-on with birds. We had birds in the house all the time, cockatiels, and all the way to parrots and love, all your typical pet birds. But birds have been drawn to me. I have one fly in the office, and I walk right up to it, grab it, and I'm walking it to the door, and I go to let it go, and it climbs up on my finger and won't go.
Wow.
A little finch. I've had that happen a lot in my life. I love it. I do.
Northwood says, when I was living in Michigan, it was common to see eagles and ospreys on either of the two lakes.
Yeah,
Oh,
right outside.
We have them right in the backyard.
Right outside.
yeah, we do too. We have tons.
We can see we can see an osprey nest from the house.
We see eagles and osprey fight over fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagle will come in, pick it up. Osprey will scare him. The eagle will drop it.
Yeah.
Osprey goes and gets it, and they do that all the time. Karen says, scrub jays and some blue jays here. I see mostly scrub jays. What else? Spudgies around here, goldfinch, blue tits, wood pigeon, nothing exotic. Blue tits are exotic, aren't they? Well, that's how it's written here.
Boy.
Not there. Here it is. Tina had a couple of blue jays attack her cat. Pretty vicious.
They wasn't mockingbirds.
Donald, what's up?
Hey, Chris, what's the most Do you go out with binoculars and look at them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You almost
What?
got except for the big
What?
one.
Yeah. What's the most elusive bird that you want to see, but it's very rare?
Sounds like that woodpecker you mentioned.
Yeah,
Ivory bill.
that's
Yeah, dude.
that's everybody's number one.
Ivory bill.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that's the holy grail, if you will, of the birding
Well,
world. But
I mean,
you're not gonna see one. No, they're gone.
okay.
It's pretty much accepted that they, like I said, there could be in some of these back areas that humans can't necessarily get to.
hmm
It's possible. It's always a possibility, but it is very unlikely. There's just certain birds like your rails and your bitterns. They're hiding in these swamp grasses and marshes, and I mean, you hear them. You don't necessarily. You will occasionally see one, but
hmm
those the sulky birds that are always hiding like that. It's really hard to get not only a look but a picture of them.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Although I have gotten a few, but those kind of birds are hard. Anything like the birds that are perched up on a wire, those ones are easy to find.
Yeah, I got you.
Jay says we have some huge crows nesting here, and I swear their caw sounds like "fuck you." So I know the answer, but Chris, how do you know the difference between a fish crow and what is it, an American crow?
So you ask it a question,
Uh-uh.
and if the answer is then it's a fish crow.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
So you say
The sound that a fish crow makes.
You look up at the crow and you say, "Are you an American crow?" And if it says then it's a fish crow.
Okay.
That's their
That's
call.
the sound that they make.
Uh-uh.
Their call.
Uh-uh.
Mhm.
And then you'll hear a normal crow do its normal
It's a
caw,
call.
but these go
Let's see.
Wow.
Now you'll realize next time you hear it, you're gonna be like, son of a
Next time
bitch.
you go to Walmart,
Yeah.
parking lot, you'll tell the difference.
So, Chris, this is mainly a Bigfoot channel, but
Yeah.
people say that Bigfoot will mimic owls, and there's a great misconception that barred owls or owls in general will not sound off during the day.
Oh, that's not true.
I know.
Well, I've
That's
seen
not even a little bit
burrowing owls sound off. I've seen them in the day, during the day.
I've had owls.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessarily common, but no, you'll hear great horned owls, barred owls. All you generally won't necessarily hear like a screech owl and that, but the other ones, there's sometimes in the afternoon just here locally, there'll be 3-4 of them just going berserk for whatever
Absolutely.
reason. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah.
So now that Ben brought it up, we talk about Bigfoot a lot. We're used to. What's your take on Bigfoot?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we spoke on this earlier about the Patterson Gimlin footage, but as far as I feel like there kind of has to be. Like, I don't think you would have, there's always crackpots that are making stuff up, but there's enough that aren't crackpots
Outstanding.
that you can just tell that they're spooked to even talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So, Chris, all your bird watching, and you're out in the parks and the woods. And
Never once.
Not just Bigfoot, but have you ever
Heard anything
any sound that you didn't recognize, or anything that you saw or experienced?
No, and I really try hard to find one. No, I've never had. Yeah, and I've spent
the woods in Ohio, the woods in Pennsylvania, all of the traveling we do. I'm really hoping that one day that's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. I haven't even had anything where I was even questioning, like, well, maybe it could have been. Like, I have just not ever.
I mean, me myself, I've been in
Nothing that I could pinpoint and say, like, I never heard a tree knock or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
I've experienced where
She's been screamed at.
there's more than just that in the forest. If there's that, there's more than that. I've seen things that shouldn't be in the forest. So I know there's people have different experiences. It doesn't necessarily have to be Bigfoot.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen a lot of, what I would consider larger trees that were kind of snapped off in that one fashion, but it seemed strange. It's in a grove of a whole bunch of other trees. Why did that one particular one get snapped off like that? I see stuff like that a lot of times, and I just wonder. I'm like, all right, did that just happen to catch the wind the right way and break off, or something broke that off? But
yeah.
Jay
Have you
wanted
ever
to
seen-
know.
Go ahead.
Jay wanted to know what's the smartest bird.
smartest bird? Well, they claim crows are.
Yeah, I figure like ravens and crows are hugely intelligent.
Crows will mimic.
Oh, they'll solve puzzles.
Yeah.
If there's food involved, they'll figure it out.
Open jars.
Yeah, they'll use tools. They use a stick to stick down a hole or stick in a thing to move a marble. I mean, they set up all these different tests for them.
Right.
So yeah, I tried habituating a raven before I left Arizona, but I didn't get very far with it. But I can habituate an alligator in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
I'm back. I had to jump off there for a second.
Oh, no worries.
No problem, man.
Jim says crows remember faces.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so the ravens. And supposedly, if you're friendly to a crow, he'll tell his friends. No, if you did a crow solid, they'll all respect you.
Interesting.
As long as they don't shit on my windshield, that's respect enough,
That's good enough. I've heard they can count to 20. I don't know how true that is.
Oh, then they run out of pin feathers. Dallas, the snow geese are smart. They know how to avoid getting hunted. They do a circular pattern, lifting off and the reserve and descending back. Juan said, well, if you're friendly to a girl, she'll tell her friends. I'm just strolling back.
Juan wants to know, have you seen the video of turkeys going in circles?
Yes. I have no idea why that or what that means. That was the craziest thing ever.
Were they walking doing it?
They were walking around like a dead cat or something. Like in a perfect circle and just making circles for a while.
That's
It was
odd.
really weird.
Hey, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
Jason, a few days ago, he was watching a squirrel trying to crack open a ping pong ball for about 30 minutes before it just gave up. All I can think of is the squirrel from what was it, a dinosaur cartoon?
I don't know.
It was a movie, and the squirrel was always chasing that one nut.
Oh, Ice Age. I don't know. if
Ice
you know
Age,
the
that's
squirrel.
it. It wasn't dinosaurs. Well, there was dinosaurs, but it was more mammoth and sloth, and there was a cat involved. Saber tooth. Anyway, what else is going on?
No fish.
Nope.
Bam.
Caught a dink earlier.
Got two, didn't you? Or
Well,
1.5.
1.5.
Wait, what happened?
I caught a tiny bass earlier that was, my worm was bigger than it. And then I got a bite of something. It was some kind of panfish, sunfish.
Probably shell cracker.
Something small. It was just as tiny. I was bringing it in, and I tried to set the hook so hard that it flung it out of the water and it hit the wall and bounced off of my arm. I don't think I know I didn't have it hooked. It was just, it had it by the tail of my arm. It just hit the wall and flung back in the water.
Yeah, it's been slow fishing here.
Both of
Yeah.
them, they were about the same size.
Just
I
wait,
couldn't believe
wait
it.
for those crappie to move in.
I considered putting a smaller worm on.
We're like broken records every year at this time. We're like waiting for the crappie. Crappie heads.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Waiting for the crappie, bro. I mean, sac-a-lait.
Suckily. Northwood says they heard about a guy on a motorcycle being taken right off the bike by a big turkey that flew across the road. No doubt. That's a big bird to run into.
Yeah.
Getting whacked by a butterball. God damn.
Chris,
Excuse
do you
It's not
hunt?
company. Huh?
I was asking Chris if he hunts like turkeys or anything.
Oh, I used to. I don't, not so much. I hunt with a camera now, but no,
Yeah, I got you.
I've spent my whole life in the woods. I was, 8 years old. This is, different time. But even then, I was kind of already like one of the last remaining. But I walked out my door at 3 a.m. at 8 years old before school and ran a 40 set trap line throughout the whole winter.
Sure.
Bow hunted turkey, deer, squirrel, rabbit, you name it.
But at 13, he was doing charter boats.
Yep.
Wow.
If I wasn't in the woods, I was on the water. Take your pick.
Yeah, I hear that, bro.
Chase, this poor little bass was thinking, what the hell just happened? I'll never eat worms again.
Why was it so chewy?
Right.
We were just talking about that the other day. These fish essentially are getting abducted by aliens.
Yeah,
I said
No.
that. I said that.
Dude, you ain't gonna believe this shit.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Crazy Johnny giving us his worm stories again.
Dude, what happened to Bill? Oh shit! Look how good this looks. Let me eat it.
What in the hell?
Whole new world.
Gina says I hit a turkey once, tore my SUV all to hell.
Not bad.
Knock on wood. I don't hit animals.
I
Never hit a
I
deer.
actually ran over a dead squirrel today.
It was dead, so you
But I
don't
think
should
it was
feel
fresh
guilty
and
about
might
it.
not have been dead. I think I finished it
You're
off.
just trying to help it along.
I did. The roof.
I was in a car and we hit a raccoon once, but we tumbled it. It went right underneath the car, like we didn't like hit it with the tires, and we rolled it and we turned around. It was gone. It just stumbled off somewhere.
I had a possum one night driving North Georgia mountains. Yeah, it was like running over a basketball with a fence. I mean, it was bad. I cried. It was bad. And I did.
Dude, when we were younger, like really young, like 19, every time we used to trip or whatever, we would like owls would be all over the place. And like they would fly at our windshield and shit.
Well, you were tripping, so
Oh yeah, yeah, we were.
they were butterflies, and they were just.
No.
I've only tripped once, dude. So I don't know. Oh, twice. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I would never fuck with that anymore. But that shit did happen.
Linda Moulton Howe eats cattle. LOL. That is why they are getting mutilated.
Who said that?
Juan.
Oh, dude, you know what? I love Linda Moulton Howe. I really do. But I listened to her thing yesterday, and she sounds like, she's really not in it anymore.
Yeah, we
No.
listened to that Todd Standing interview, or wasn't an interview, it was just
live.
his rant.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna have to. So you got to go to what is it, Sylvanic?
Slavonic.
I don't know.
I think if you just search Todd Standing, his channel will come up.
Ugh, that's fucking even disgusting to think about searching.
Right? Imagine getting a notification. Like, what the
No,
hell
but
did
we're
I
guilty. We
subscribe?
watched it. We watched it.
So he's a hoaxer with
I don't know what
I'm
he is,
not sure
dude. We're
I
not
would
saying
never
that.
say
yeah. I'm not. I mean, y'all
But
don't
he's
have to
just
say
such
that.
an arrogant,
Full of
fucking
himself.
pompous ass.
Yes. Condescending. I mean,
Insulting. Somebody said something in chat about I don't believe they exist, and he tore him a new asshole. You're an idiot, or you're an ignorant.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed, and it just went off on people.
Dude, this fucker tried to sue the Canadian government. You know that about him, right?
We talked about it last night.
Well, he did. He got Claudia Ackley involved too.
He talked
Claudia
about
Ackley.
the Canadian
I don't know
government
what
has a notification that the only way that they would recognize it would be to
He's got
present a body.
A body. He's got to present a body, and then they'll recognize it and go
and
about
protect it.
preservation
Yes.
or whatever.
And he's like, I got the letter. I have it. It stands forever. And, I got that.
Who is Claudia Ackley?
She was. I don't know if she was a. I don't know if she was a researcher at any point. Like,
Well, her encounter was her and her two daughters were walking in a local park down the street from their neighborhood, and they encountered a huge 10-foot or bigger Bigfoot that
it was way ahead of them.
it was in the tree line, way ahead of them, and the girls were freaking out, and
The two daughters were like shitting a brick.
they were traumatized, and she's more concerned with
Her experience.
taking a photo and let me have my moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
take video it or let me do it.
Give
But
me the phone if you can.
mom, we're scared. Let me have my moment.
They
It's
were-
just girls.
They wanted to go. They were
And when I
terrified.
heard that story, I was just like, no, fuck her. She's passed in the past
They
year,
turned her
or
into a
two.
researcher.
Oh,
Joined up with Todd Standing on
trying to get the government to recognize it as an endangered
Yes.
species, or it didn't go very far.
well,
yeah.
point where the government said,
Well, for Todd,
yeah.
but I don't know what her.
I didn't follow her. I just heard her story. I heard her do an interview telling her encounter, and I was like, wow. Girls were traumatized. They wanted to be anywhere but there, and she wanted to have her moment.
Okay. pretty fucked up.
My opinion, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I guess liked her and followed her, and I don't know. I'm not saying she's a bad person. I just don't think that was appropriate reaction from children involved.
Nah, I agree. Dude, my
No,
whole thing. We're
Not
not
what I
gonna.
would have done with my girls if that had happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just saying.
I don't even want to start talking about this documentary.
Which
I think he's got like
Uh,
six, I think he said last night 6 or 8.
standing?
Yeah, videos or
No, he said he had of Bigfoot. He said like 12, or he just got 12, or I don't know.
he was
But it
talking-
was just so
He went on a
me,
tangent about why-
I'm the best, I'm the greatest,
why he
it's
won't
like
go
you're an
out.
asshole.
He went on this tangent of why he won't go out on his own and video. It's not. He said every word except for it's not profitable. He can't get paid to go out by himself. It doesn't.
So he
pay.
needs people to go with him
doesn't
that are
pay.
paying customers.
Yes. Listen to it.
I might.
I hate taking them views, but
You'll just shake your head and go, "What the fuck, man? You got to be kidding me!"
Dude, in this fucking documentary, like there were action sequences where he's just riding his thing and running through the woods and
Yeah, that's the
riding his
introduction. Almost
ATV.
every song, that's your intro.
Dude, I mean, seriously? That's retarded.
It was sad.
well, it's him live, and it shows you who he is. I mean, bottom line, if you ever didn't have an opinion of him, watch that hour long. You don't even have to watch an hour, just
Just
to get the full effect. Watch it.
watch it.
Your opinion will be set.
Just about everybody has an opinion about him.
I think he got there was about 100 people watching
Yes,
live.
Wow.
Wasn't anything great.
111 was when the show ended. At the time it ended, it was 111.
All right. Yes.
I'm sure I haven't seen all his videos
Oh,
and depths of that.
So the one where he's surrounded by him with the
I saw that one where
campfire.
he's swinging the
branch around.
yelling at him and practically crying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you never
Oh.
see anything of that.
No.
You hear a bunch of shit. Don't see anything.
But what do y'all think about his like his pictures of the Bigfoot and stuff?
I said the one looks like him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It really does. Same nose, same eyes, mouth.
Well, they did this like a face split of his one of those Bigfoot and him, and how everything kind of lined up. Like they did it side by side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. He's too much.
He is. He's just.
That's a good way to put it. Well said. He is just too much.
And the thing with the random YouTube people, like he had this blonde girl with him. She looked like a captive.
Thanks, like,
Really?
bro.
She's going like this, Help me.
And when he found those gloves, they were like, what are these for? And they asked her before they asked him. And she was like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like she was held captive. I don't know, dude. It's whatever. I mean, craziness.
It was just. I hope I'm not beating it to death tonight, but it was just, we just walked away like, what the fuck did we just watch? Really?
The fire was nice.
Yeah. The fire was nice.
Well, it wasn't y'all talking shit about him. It was me.
Oh, we were talking shit. We brought it up.
Yeah.
And again, it's just my opinion.
Flyby Stu says, Tina, I seen one this morning. The thumbnail said interviewer was interrupted by Bigfoot. Clickbait.
Yeah, right. So I don't know how the fuck we can't get good like camera, like good videos of them. I don't know, bro.
I'm sure there's videos out there, like, some that people are claiming are hoax. I think maybe, they're wrong.
Yeah.
The Freeman video, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's called the July 4th or
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
picks up the kid, the little
Yes.
walks behind the rock and then picks
Independence Day.
Independence
video.
Day. Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
It is.
It's not like I'm trying to get Todd Standing views, but
And that's what I said.
It's
I hate to
some-
send
you know.
people over to watch it, but in a not so good way, it's definitely something you probably want to watch.
Yeah. Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah. He's probably doing the exact opposite thing that he's trying to do.
I hate doing this, but there's the link to the show that we watched last night.
Okay.
Go
I
check it
can't
out.
see anything.
You can go back after the show and
All right. All right.
That's the link to the Todd Standing.
oh, it doesn't even say.
I'm just gonna watch everybody go. I'm gonna watch the numbers drop.
Man, I wasn't gonna come on tonight, but I had some ornithology questions.
No, you had some good ones. You knew what bird was the rarest, apparently.
Yeah. But I mean, in the Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
In the let's see, early 2000s, I thought that they found some ivory-billed woodpeckers.
Nah, it was bullshit.
Or was it?
Yeah,
Were they pileated woodpeckers?
yeah.
So what's the like? How can you tell the difference?
Just by the bill,
Okay.
it would be extremely noticeable if you saw one. Like you would look up at it and go, "Oh, that's different."
Okay.
And then it was giant honking, white bill. You would know.
Yeah.
They look virtually similar. There will be a little bit of kind of white on the back, depending on. It's kind of hard. You got to remember something. Birds only look. When you see a bird, like it's generally you're seeing the picture of a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
Your juveniles and that so a little blue heron isn't blue until his second year of life. He's pure white.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Look at egret.
Yeah. So a little blue will look like a snowy, except for the yellow at the eyes. It's the only way, and the leg color is the only way to tell them apart. But they'll change. So depending on the age of the bird that you see, a ivory bill will have a little patch of white on his back.
Okay.
That if he's just in the right angle, you'd be able to see it. But mostly it would be the bill. Otherwise, they look just like a pileated.
And the same size and everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, man. I don't even know if they're slightly bigger or not, but there's so many birds that have one little tiny thing. They might have a little streak on their neck or a little yellow dot here, and it means they're an entirely different species of that bird. You know,
Yeah.
there's 30 different types of sparrows, and a little dark streak here or a little brown spot, here means it's one kind, and the brown spot by the neck means it's another kind, and it's nearly impossible. Sometimes that's where the photos come in. Like it's hard to remember what you see in the moment. You can get a photo of it and then have the opportunity to go back and kind of match it up. And I'm no expert by any means, but I've gotten really good at being able to identify something quickly, because most of the time you're not your birds that are sitting on a wire and your eagles, they're almost posing for you. Most of your little woodland birds in that, you're lucky if you get 3 to 4 seconds of a look at it.
Little bastards just don't sit still.
They sure don't.
So we have a lot of hummingbirds coming through right now.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're about to be done actually. And there's a few
Really?
there's a few that will overwinter. Like they've kind of adapted and learned that they don't necessarily have to go all that far. They don't have to go across the Gulf. They can just, they don't have adapted to hang out here. Not a lot, but a few. But the masses have already pretty much gone through and are gone over to South America already.
Okay. So usually, like, do the ruby-throated stay here?
Some will, not all of them, but
Yeah, but some of them.
Yeah, there'll
Okay.
be a few that hang around.
Jim says, Stevie, how about I comment? I want my hour back. This was a waste of time. You can put it in the comment section.
I said, Jim, it wouldn't last long. He'd have his mod remove it.
Yeah.
And it was the damnest thing I've ever seen in any chat. Was anytime somebody wrote a comment, I'd see the comment just in time, just time enough to read it,
And then it was
and
gone.
then shoop, it was gone.
Golly.
And he would actually say to people in chat,
Stay on topic.
Todd would say, he would get aggressive with people that wrote stuff. I mean, it was just
the way he was so condescending and so rude to call people ignorant. Well, you're just ignorant. And he'd call his name out. Well, so-and-so in chat. Yeah, you're really ignorant and you should you should be embarrassed. And I'm embarrassed for you. And like, wow.
Once. It wasn't just a one-off. It was more.
Check it out. You'll see.
A Todd standing live stream.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll check it out.
Stu, happy birthday. It's good
Who?
family over on Saturday.
Happy
Right.
birthday.
Happy birthday. My birthday is Thursday. A week from today.
No shit.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
No shit. So you're a Scorpio?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay.
Juan says, left my ass up. I pissed off Lou Elizondo in a live chat.
How? I'd like to hear that story.
Spill the beans, Juan.
Right? Can't write something like that and not tell.
Spill the free
No
holidays.
shit. With Lou Elizondo.
Oh, he's a Bigfoot guy, isn't he? I mean, a UFO guy?
No, yeah.
UFO, yeah.
Yeah. What did you think about UFOs, Chris?
Aliens are real. We didn't go to the moon. How's that?
Very succinct. Very succinct.
Them boys are full of shit. I don't
Very
believe
good
it.
answer.
I believe in there's no way. If you
just in the night sky, you can see with all the light pollution we got. But if you've ever been in the middle of nowhere and seen what that sky looks like, there is no freaking way that we're it. No way.
I
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
agree.
Cooey River Morris, what's up? He says, Cooey from us Yowie mob down under. Rivers down in Australia. Good to see
Okay.
you. Cran says, Mogs is creepy.
Mogs is creepy.
I've been called worse. Thank you.
Creepy. That's funny as fuck. Creepy Mogs. I beg to differ.
River, good to see you.
Oh, so Juan says, I don't believe him, and someone had him on the chat, and I said he was full of it. I said it to him that he paused mid podcast to address it, and I got under Billy Carson's skin too. So you just causing trouble in the UFO community, huh? It's full of shit. Jim says he meant to say creaky, not creepy. You can hear it, huh?
Creaky. Yeah, creaky.
River says,
No way, man. Nose is flashier than a rat with a gold tooth. Oh, wow.
oh shit! Right on, River.
So I tried to download StreamYard today, and
For what?
Why?
why?
Yeah.
Because so I could look at chat. Because I couldn't hear the last thing y'all said.
I don't think
No, you don't have to download.
That won't
it.
help
can
you
log
any.
in. You can set up.
If you were doing it on a computer or a laptop or something, you would see everything.
So you can go to the website. Then
Yeah, I'm
go to
just sitting.
StreamYard, go to StreamYard and then create an account. You can then log in and you'll be able to see chat. But on your phone, you're not going to see it either way. You got to be on a laptop or whatever.
But there is a way to pull up the chat, but then you don't see something else, like maybe you don't see the
No,
camera
you don't-
or whatever.
You don't see what's on. Yeah, you
on
don't
the
see the
camera.
panel.
You just have it. The chat is there.
Yes, if you're on your
You don't see
phone,
anything
that's
else.
the only way you can do it.
Well, I'm not gonna worry about
No, because you'd probably bump yourself off the show.
it. Absolutely.
Wouldn't be the
Absolutely. No, it wouldn't even be the 40th time.
Juan says it's hard to get rid of someone with my name from the UFO community.
Right.
This is true.
Which
I
one?
had to read the whole name again because I was like, Juan?
What is Juan's opinion about Richard Dolan?
Did you piss him off too?
Richard Dolan?
It's a joke. I don't know if my chat is frozen. Like, what's the last thing? Is it Sharon?
Sure.
Okay. Area 51 says causing trouble. Nah, more like exposing these imposters. Sharon, thank you. She says hit that like. We appreciate
Oh
you
yeah,
sharing.
I forgot to do that. I'm gonna have to do that, but I'll kick myself off. I'll do it right after.
Oh, we have like 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Let me put that there one more time. Thanks in chat, guys. What else do we thought about talking about tonight? I think I covered it. No, it was mostly standing and, well, Chris. River says we are coming on summer here and the tiger snakes are out and doing their stuff. A few chicken coops been invaded for eggs.
Ugh. In Australia,
Yeah.
tiger snakes. Fuck that.
Their roar is worse than their bite.
I doubt it.
They're probably deadly. It's Australia. Everything's deadly down there.
I was gonna say everything.
Speaking of snakes, I forgot to tell you about this today. So, Junior had a whole bunch of this scrap wire. His father-in-law is the electrician, and he gets all the scraps and takes it and sells it. And he had a big barrel of scrap. So, yesterday morning, he throws it in his car, and on his way to work, drops it off at the scrapyard. So he's going down the road right after he leaves the house, and he looks down, and there's a 4-foot black racer under his feet. It was living in the barrel of the wires. And I said to him, well, what did you do? And he goes, nothing. It went underneath the stuff, and I couldn't find it. So it was, as far as I know, it's still in his car.
Still in his car.
No. I'd have wrecked. I'd crashed the car.
It could have been a cockroach. You would have crashed the car.
It's true.
River says tiger snakes are lethal. They have big teeth too.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't. Everything down there is fucking lethal.
No shit.
Well, it's almost like Florida
Yeah, almost.
or Arizona.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe y'all catching up in Florida.
Well, we got shit down here that doesn't belong here.
I know.
There's friggin' what do you call it? Pythons down in the Everglades.
Yeah.
The amount of invasive species of fish,
Oh shit.
snails, the shit. There's plants. Everything's invasive down here.
Yeah. I mean, all the chicklets. Or
Cichlids.
cichlids.
Cichlids is
dude.
the cop, damn it.
What? There's so many different kinds.
Oh yeah, I've caught a few.
Cichlids.
I've caught the Mayan cichlids, and they get big. They get real big, surprisingly.
Good night, Danny.
So Juan says with Richard Dolan, I don't know much about him. I've heard his name and people talking about him, and it's 50-50.
Okay.
Danny, take care, man. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Richard Dolan, I know the name, I just don't.
Yeah, he's a good source for.
He was with the Monkees, wasn't
That's Mickey Dolan. Mickey Dolan's right.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, but Richard Dolan's pretty good. He's not gonna bullshit you.
Why not? Everybody else does.
He says crackpot from your land.
Oh, okay.
He's not affiliated with the government or anything like that.
Lashes and does good research.
And he got a fine ass wife.
You
No
don't say.
shit.
There's that.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
Juan says, so I just had a great laugh. Oh, she says, my girlfriend's nickname for me is Monkey.
Mickey Dolans.
Too funny. Too quiet, Chris.
I'm just trying to do my. You are familiar with how I can get to rambling, so I'm trying to refrain.
Ramble on.
We encourage rambling here.
Absolutely. I mean, you,
That air
you
doesn't
hear
work.
us.
Babbling, all that is allowed.
You got a retarded Cajun over here. You got Mose, Stevie. Yeah, man.
It says, well, his is Monkey, hers is, he calls her Pookie. Because I saved it for that special lady.
Hey guys, I'm about to roll out.
So, yeah, you're gonna bow. River
Yeah.
Morris says if Brains from the Thunderbirds was to marry Claudia Schiffer, her name would be Claudia Schiffer Brains.
Well, Chris, it was nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. I'm sure I'll see you again or talk to you, and I won't see you. Nobody sees you apparently.
No, absolutely. This dude catches on quick.
Chris is quick on the outtake.
All right, Stevie.
Good to see you, Ben.
Talk to you soon, brother.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
You
All
too.
right, bye.
All right, on. What are we at?
8 minutes.
7 minutes? That's what mine says, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Stu says, one, are you into super soldiers and all that stuff? Juan says, I will share the loose story and others when I have no one, when I get no one around to listen that way. I can let loose.
That way I can let loose.
Yeah, that way I can let loose. Other than that, we got ears listening. Wonder what letting loose means.
You can tell it all. I'm guessing. Remember, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How you been? Doing all right over here.
Juan says, super soldiers. Love by Stu. By the way, happy birthday. Juan says, I can tell it all.
See?
Anytime, brother. You know, we're always here.
That's the premise of the show, the channel. Why the fascination? Tell everybody's got a story of some sort, something that's happened in life, and it doesn't even have to be Bigfoot. It's UFOs or.
See, Chris, I would see all these names that are in chat right now. I've seen them for years, and in the beginning, I was like, you'll see them in other channels, other shows, and in their chats. And in the beginning, I was like, why is everybody so into this? You hear all these other stories, but the people that are watching from chat, what's their story?
Yeah, right
So
on. Yeah.
that's why when I started, it was like, why the fascination? What's up? And it was meant for everybody in chat. That's why I put the link in chat.
And then
Nice.
jumps along.
So anybody can come on.
he kind of set the standard for that for in this genre, in this community. No one, it was frowned upon. Just the thought of putting the link in chat. Oh my God, you never know who's going to jump on and they'll wreck the show.
And it wasn't until
Yeah.
recently that we
Now
had some
everybody
some
does.
trolls.
But now everybody puts the link. Not everybody.
Yeah,
but
no, everybody uses the link in
They
chat.
do.
Some still think, oh, I can't do that. Everybody else pop in. Doesn't work that way.
No, there's more people that are intimidated by coming on than there are that would come on and troll.
Yeah,
You know, he's been doing this for 5 years, and we just recently, in the past few months, started getting trolls trying to pop on and
River, absolutely, man. You don't have to ask.
hit that link.
That's why I put the link in chat. Look,
Yes.
here. When you see this pop up, you can click that link and come on and hang out anytime, man. We're leaving in about 2 minutes, so
Tuesdays and Thursdays,
yeah, man. You're more than welcome.
always there. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Now, this is my first time ever on YouTube. And I'm going to, unfortunately, probably go listen to myself back tomorrow and cringe all
Don't
day.
do it.
Don't do it. You'll never want to go
I'm
back.
telling you, don't do. I can't
I'm
stand.
glad we could pop your cherry. That was cool.
I
Hey,
don't.
anytime, man.
Listen.
No, I
Never gonna listen to.
mean, I don't know how the general age of your audience, but, you know, a lot of these kids don't know what the hell an answering machine is. There is nothing worse than calling to leave a message for someone at the house and them not getting it. And then when you get home and push play, you hear yourself. Oh my God, I used to just want to throw the thing across the room.
Yeah. No,
Like,
the
please tell
average
me
age.
that's not
We're
that's
a bunch
not
of
really how I
geriatrics
sound, is
over
it?
here. As Mr. Lee would say.
Yeah, we're my demographic is from probably 35 to about 115.
Nice.
Yeah, it's we're an older group, older crowd. You don't get too many kids in here at all,
No, I'm sure.
you know, or younger. I consider 20-year-old kid.
Yeah. Sharon, you have a good weekend as well. Don't work too hard.
And prayers to your granddaughter.
Yes. Absolutely.
See, I said 35 to 115. Juan says, I just turned 35.
Baby of the group.
He's a youngster. But yeah, dude, I'm so glad you came on, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Come to hang out.
Yeah, something different, you know.
No doubt.
Gives you an idea of what I do in my time off. But yeah, we've been doing this a while. This is probably almost our 500th. It's close to 550 shows.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Twice a week for 5 years.
Yeah, we're in our 6th year, probably halfway in our 6th year.
We did take a week off for
Ooh.
2 weeks, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah, we didn't but still, we've still been doing it for that. I've still been doing it for that long. But yeah, if you want to, I can throw you backstage if you want to hang out while we say goodnight to everybody.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, just hang out backstage, and then we'll be back there in a little bit.
Yes,
All right.
here.
Again, thanks again, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I forget that I'm off camera.
Excuse me. All right, guys. Well, you know what time it is. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. It's great to see everybody.
Indeed. We'll be back on Tuesday.
If you enjoyed tonight's show, hit that like button below. If you're new, subscribe, share it, and leave comments.
We love you.
You know what Jim says. Use your words.
Yes. Have a great weekend. Be safe.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. As Stevie just said, we love you. Peace and God bless, guys.